choice at this point is very important.
On the way up now, Inky Tulloch. Inky Tulloch yesterday was 6th fastest qualifier with 1:11.01.
Inky's car is virtually identical to Nell Allport's, so should be capable of a top time as well.
Yeah, this is a very well performed car. It's Alan Mitchell's car from last year that Inky Tulloch has bought this year. He's done a couple of rallies.
Previous to that, it was Blair Robson's. It's won the New Zealand Rally Championship and
a Massport car.
It's a Massport car, yes.
It's amazing when you consider how long BDA Fords have been around and how competitive they are. Almost any rally in the world they can still hop in and be competitive. But I guess along with the number of years that they've been used, there's a hell of a lot of knowledge and technology gone into them. The development has been incredible.
Yes, well, the development really stopped 4 years ago when the works teams stopped running them. But they were so advanced at that stage, they've been competitive for the following 4 years.
Now, Inky Tulloch was 1.3 quicker on the split time, so he's on schedule for a good one down here. Remember, he had 1:11.01, which was quite respectable. We've already seen 1:07 today. 1:7.93, the quickest time to beat. That's Barry Robinson's. Oh, 1:9.33, a good improvement. Couple of seconds off for Inky Tulloch. 9.33, and he had 11.01 before.
Well, we've got 1.5 seconds covering all the cars so far, Tony. That's as close as we've ever seen here before.
And I think we're going to get it more bunched up as we go along. Kim Austin from Waitakaruru with the Chevette V8. I was going to start talking 10 seconds earlier, but thought it was pointless. The reason being that this is a Holden 308 V8, sounding like it's quite highly modified, but certainly with a beautiful, healthy roar, and it makes the Chevette get up the hill very, very quickly indeed. Kim Austin yesterday, 9th fastest with 1:11.23.
It's quite a hybrid, this car. I understand it's got Tirana front suspension in it, as well as the Holden motor.
Yeah, the turrets are gone completely. It's just a cross member.
Very wide in the track at the front, Tony. See the wheels sticking right out there.
I think those are the biggest A2s I've ever seen. Okay, so he's quicker on a split time as well. Seems like everybody's getting into the groove today very quickly indeed. He took a second off up the hill. Remember, his time was 1:11.23. And it's getting very tight at the top end of the field. Clever driver, Kim Austin. Very, very aggressive. Considering that this is not really a rally type car. 1:8.90. That's a superb improvement. 8.90, and he's come down from 11.23. So everybody's hooking off the times today.
So we still have all the cars within 1.5 seconds at this point.
Number 9 is Hugh Owen from Blenheim. Another 2-litre BDA Escort. As soon as he gets off the start line, I'll explain in a moment the confusing nature of Escort's labels. Hugh Owen from Blenheim. Same car being run by two brothers. Now you'll see there that this is listed as an RS 1800 Escort, and confusion arises when you see an RS 2000. An RS 2000 Escort is a single cam 2-litre motor, the same as you would find in a Cortina, and they came out in production versions. But the RS 1800 was originally an 1800cc BDA 4-valve per cylinder motor. Most of them nowadays are 2-litre, but they're still called RS 1800s to distinguish between a 4-valve per cylinder head and a 2-valve per cylinder head. These are twin cam motors, of course, but almost all of them in the country now are up to 2 litres. This one, the engine was built by Alan Wolfe, and his son-in-law Paul Adams rallied the car for some time, and then they sold it to the Owen brothers. It was built in Auckland. He's done it all wrong at the top. He got out of that quite well, didn't he?
Yes, I think for Mr. Owen it'd be a case of less haste, more speed there, Tony. He's a bit anxious to catch a gear and missed it.
He was 14th fastest yesterday with 1:12.18. And considering what he did wrong at the top, whatever time he puts up now, he's probably going to have another second up his sleeve. 1:12.66, so he's slower than he was yesterday. And I wonder, the way the times are coming down, if it might not be borderline to get him into the round of 16.
I would think that that's right on the borderline.
12.66. We've had people who were in the 11s yesterday coming down to 1.9 and 1.8. Now here's the man that surprised some of us yesterday, Stuart Eyre, and the Mazda RX-3 Coupe.
Beautifully prepared car, which he hopes is sold down here at this the South Island. So I wonder what we'll see him in next.
Now this is not in the highest state of modification for a Mazda RX-3. It's a 12A motor, 220 horsepower version. They get 300 horsepower out of these now with 13B in stage 3. But he's using all the power and he's getting it on the ground. Stuart Eyre yesterday surprised everybody, including us, with a time of 1:10.05, which made him 4th fastest qualifier. Comes from Huntley.
He's performed very well in rallies recently, got a good result in the CBA rally.
41.66 is very quick to the top. And the Mazdas traditionally haven't been all that fast downhill, but with a split time like that, he's on schedule for under 1:10. And he had 10.05 yesterday, 4th fastest qualifier.
And the fastest split time to the top.
He can keep it on the road down to the finish line here. He's headed for a good one. 1:8.41. So he's come down almost 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds from yesterday. 1:8.41, and just looking at it and speculating, Mike, on that.